Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. A quick look at the lineups. So off we go then. Neymar. Bernat. And it's Neymar. Marquinhos. Bernat collects the ball from behind. And the ball is out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's played him through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Fires it in low. Can he put it away? Decent enough try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
Thiago Silva pumps it upfield. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Header! Great early ball. Same can't be said for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Aimed long and direct. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Thiago Silva. Who's going to make this theirs? Marquinhos. Di Maria. Played out to the wing. Lucas Piszczek plays it out to the wing. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Di Maria gets it back. spoon forward. Long and high towards the flank. That intervention was very necessary. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Bernat. Neymar. Bernat. Crunching tackle. Passes it through. Icardi. Lucas Piszczek. Out wide to the right. Oh, good interception. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Marquinhos was long and forward. Di Maria drilled in low. Saved only by poor finishing.
I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Di Maria, looking for options. It's Di Maria. Tries a through ball. It's gone for a throw-in. Lucas Piszczek. Marquinhos. Aimed long and direct. It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that all stems from great vision, you know. What a delightful little ball over the top that was. Well, to have had a few attempts already in this game augurs well for what's to come. It's been a very bright start from them.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Di Maria pumps it forwards. Di Maria. Marquinhos. Top save! That shot was travelling. And he's there to hoof it away. Hit into the middle. Danger averted for now. Lucas Piszczek. Looks to dink one in. Cuts it out. Thiago Silva. And it's Icardi. Now the pass. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Neymar. Thiago Silva. Paris Saint-Germain are already ahead. The perfect start.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Neymar. Marquinhos. He goes long. Neymar looking to get on the end of it. Marquinhos gathers from the goal kick. It's a long forward pass. It's PSG. Chip through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Bernat. Paris Saint-Germain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Thrust towards the front line. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Who's going to make this theirs? Dashing forward at pace. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looks to slip it through. He's tried one! Boots it to safety. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Ricardi with the cross. Brings it forward. Ball swung in. Marquinhos. Di Maria. Marquinhos. Looks like a good ball through. And that's a goal kick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks to slip it through. Lucas Piszczek looking to get on the end of this. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Icardi. Lucas Piszczek tries a long pass towards the front. Now here's the through ball. Done very well to intervene. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Di Maria. He's still going. Where to next? And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Another piece of really good defending. Marquinhos. Neymar has created one goal already. Boots it upfield. Bernat looking to get on the end of this. Defence has got rid of that. Oh, what a hit! What a hit! About as smooth as it gets. And with that goal comes comfort.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Chance! Another chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
And out to safety. Tries a through ball. It's got through to him. And he's made certain that won't get through. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Di Maria. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Bernat. And it's Marquinhos. Up for the header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Icardi tries to dink it in. Now the pass. Is it in? Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, the contact was absolutely perfect for me, but the direction was pretty ugly, and that really was a back to the training ground moment.
Up to meet it! They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Passes it through. Icardi. That is brilliant! Mauro Icardi! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Mauro Icardi is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Aimed forward. Now here's the through ball. Firmly met. He's made sure that that won't get through. Marquinhos tries the route one option. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Neymar. A chance! Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Mauro Icardi battles to win it back. Knocks it towards the front. It's a loose ball. And it's Marquinhos. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's put paid to a promising move. Neymar plays a clever pass. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Lucas Piszczek floats one over.
Well, when the keeper lost control of that, usually a striker would react first, so that defender deserves praise.
Bernat. Forward it goes. Di Maria. Goalkeeper's ball. Paris Saint-Germain are in control here on the brink of half-time. Looks to thread it through. They've managed to get it away. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Referee's given a throw. Gets it back. Pumps it upfield. Neymar. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bernat. Boots it upfield. Thiago Silva. Bernat. Neymar. Throw-in. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the through ball is intercepted. Looks like a good ball through. Neymar. That's not going to find its target. Deftly done. Has he picked him out? And now they can launch a counter. Di Maria. Bernat. Neymar. Spoon forward. Passes it through. Shoots! Di Maria with a beautifully timed run. Tries the route one option. Marquinhos battles to win it back. Neymar. Well, the Ball's come loose and the chase is on. The shot's on! With a delicate ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to stroke it through. One behind for a goal kick. Bernat. Aimed long and direct. Timely intervention. Bernat, thrust towards the front line. And it's Bernat. Neymar. That'll be the final action of the first half.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Paris Saint-Germain have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So off we go once more. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Royce. Fine defending there. Now it's Icardi. Pumps it upfield. Di Maria. Bernat. Neymar. Mauro Icardi! You can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. Di Maria. Marquinhos now on a hat-trick. Di Maria looks to slip it through. Mauro Icardi looking to get on the end of this. Needed a better pass there. Who's going to make this theirs? Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, taken with style! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Paris Saint-Germain totally rampant here. Royce. And the finish! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well. Well, you can sense they're really going for it now. This is gung-ho, and only a goal will do for them.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Out to the left it goes. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. It's come loose. Aimed long and direct. Royce. Icardi. Di Maria gets it back. Royce. Tries to switch the play. And it's Icardi. Mauro Icardi, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lobs it in gently. It'll be a throw-in. Marquinhos battles to win it back. Neymar.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now surely! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Neymar decides to play it back. They've done it! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Royce pushes it out wide. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Bernat. There will be a throw-in. Neymar. Di Maria. Royce tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to dink it in. And the defence can get it clear. Floats one over. Tries to pick out a teammate. Can he find a finish now? Thiago Silva gets it away, shoots! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Away from immediate danger. And it's Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Loose ball, who's going to get there? In for the follow-up! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Witsel. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar. Right on the edge of the penalty area, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar! It's bounced out! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Clears it out of harm's way. Good clearance and very necessary. Di Maria is being picked on here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Lofted into the middle. Looking to shoot! Neymar. Ups it towards the front. Icardi. Royce. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mauro Icardi with the ball through. Can he finish? They've scored! This is as ruthless as it gets.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Be a change here. There's a man waiting to come on. Witsel tries a through ball, and that's a throw-in. Neymar. Wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries a long pass towards the front. Royce gets it back. Now the pass. Right through the middle. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Neymar. Played out to the wing. Defence has got rid of that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's a loose ball. Bernat gets it away. Oh, nice touch, that's beautiful. The referee's awarded a free kick. And back out it comes. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Aimed forward. Speculative strike. That's gone a long way up and away. Passes it through. Alcacer keeps everyone guessing. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Marquinhos. Paris Saint-Germain yet to make a change here. Bernat. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bernat with the ball through. Bernat. Neymar. Now it's Icardi. Icardi with a shot! And that's wide.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.
Plays it out to the flank. Looks like a good ball through. Di Maria. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's Di Maria. Bernat. Neymar. Plays on a charge down the left. Shoots! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, he caught that one right on the meat. Cracking effort.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Witsel. Tries a through ball. Royce. Now it's Alcacer. Alcacer looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looks to slip it through. Now, can he capitalise? And the flag has stayed down. Pumps it upfield. Battles to win it back. Di Maria. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Di Maria. Comes forwards. Tries a through ball. And through to the goalkeeper. Royce. And it's Icardi. It's a long forward pass. Now the cross. Great leap! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Thiago Silva, spoon forward, Di Maria, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos, Kurzawa, Neymar, Di Maria, now it's Cavani, surely he scores! Royce, good run, where to from here? Away from immediate danger. Di Maria. Long and forward. It's Cavani! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Di Maria. Great challenge. Di Maria has given away a free kick. Goes for a sweeping cross. Shoots! Kurzawa. Neymar. Cavani. Has a look and has a go. Who's going to make this theirs? Marquinhos. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Cavani. It's got through and out to safety. Kurzawa. Neymar. Kurzawa. Marquinhos. 2 minutes to be added on. Di Maria crosses one in. Keeper always had the measure of that. It so nearly came off for him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Well, that had to be more accurate. Marquinhos. Alcacer battles to win it back. Kurzawa. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result, a comfortable win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain kept such a high defensive line and squeezed the game with really good pressure on the ball, and it made the big difference. It helped them to control things to their liking, and they looked comfortable.
So it's away we go then. Bernat. Neymar. Neymar. And the ball is out of play. And it's PSG. Who's going to make this theirs? Clears it out of harm's way. Looks to dink one in. Neymar battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. Icardi with the ball through. Can he finish? Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Chip through, it's Neymar! It's there!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Lobs it in gently. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bernat. Neymar. Di Maria. Thiago Silva. Di Maria. Steered out wide. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a throw. run this, he's covered quite a distance. Icardi. Piszczek tries a through ball. Decent ball. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Back in once more. Hello and welcome to all the way. Our viewers from around the world. We have Di Maria, Marquinhos. Hello and now it's Icardi. And it's Marquinhos. Bernat. And the counter is on. Now the pass. Passes it through. Mauro Icardi is fouled. It's not taken him long. That's going to be a booking. The players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Away from immediate danger. Brings it forward. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a long forward pass. Looks like a good ball through. It's come loose. Marquinhos turns and goes back. What about it? 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Paris Saint-Germain have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Bernat boots it upfield. Paris Saint-Germain have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Bernat. Paris Saint-Germain are rampant. They look uncatchable. Looks to slip it through. Firmly met. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And it's Marquinhos. Has a swing at it! In it goes! And they are disappearing out of sight! Di Maria with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Paris Saint-Germain tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Passes it through. Icardi. Tries to dink it in. That'll be a throw-in. Played out to the wing. Lucas Piszczek has it in a wide position, so what next? Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Bernat. Neymar. Has a look and has a go. No, that's just wide.
Well, you can fault the execution, but not the idea or the effort.
Looks to thread it through, and that's well defended. Marquinhos. It's Di Maria. Di Maria with the ball through. Mauro Icardi crosses in a low one. No, that's not going to find its target. Marquinhos. Turns and goes back. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Probably not his best option. I think goalkeepers are normally happy for players to have a go from there.